everyone, it's Andrea here. I'm so excited. This is the last follow-up call for the Pellowah practitioners that did the 3-day certification training. And it's a bonus call worth $188, which had Dr. Scott and Luella. Luella apologizes. She's unable to make this call due to a family emergency. But we've got Dr. Scott here, and I've opened up this call for past Pellowah practitioners that have done the 3-day certification training. And we're very lucky to have the amazing Lucia here. She's just there at the background. And by the way, both Lucia and Dr. Scott are both Kagan water distributors. So that's going to, whatever we share about marketing and intuitive manifesting is going to help both of your businesses. Okay. So the top priority, what we're going to cover today is Pellowah case studies, Qigong, intuitive ease coaching, and intuitive abundance and health manifesting and marketing. And so the first priority will go to Dr. Scott because it was originally for the group that did on the 25th to the 27th of July. So Lucia, if you could just mute yourself, please. And then once we've got any spare time, then we can support you as well. How does that sound? Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with first of all, if you can write down in the chat box one thing you want to let go of and one thing you want to allow in now. So if we just do that, pop that in the chat box, and that way I can focus the call. One thing you want to let go of and one thing you want to allow in now. Okay, so Dr. Scott's going to release procrastination and gain money, allow money in. And what's Lucia going to do? Okay, so Lucia, you write down in the chat box what you want, and then we'll have the focus for the group. Okay, so while she's doing that, just to give a brief introduction, Dr. Scott, he's an acupuncturist, amazing acupuncturist, does mobile services for aged care, does Qigong as well, herbs, Chinese herbs, and now he's going to bring Pellowah into his work. Lucia is an amazing access bars practitioner, cake and water person as well, and she's usually doing other multiple forms of income as well. So that's just to give you guys a bit of an idea. You're both practitioners in the health sector. Okay, Lucia, so what's one thing you want to let go of? You're going to let go of allergies and bring in receiving. Okay. Do you know what sort of thing you want to receive? Just write that down. Okay, because that's very important. Okay, so let's get started. We'll do some Qigong first. We'll get a bit grounded. Then we'll do a little bit of work and we'll come back to some more Qigong. Okay? Right, so I'm going to put me onto speaker view so you can see me. Oops, wrong one. Don't know how to do that. Does anyone know how to put me on the main speaker? Because when I put speaker view, it's not doing it. Okay, no one knows. Okay, okay, okay. So, can everyone see me? Okay, yep. Okay, so let's just get grounded. So I want you to stomp 2 feet flat on the ground. Now, what we're doing here, I don't know if any of you have seen this business model. We are building sustainable success for business and health, right? So you want to imagine that you are standing in the middle of the tree trunk. The inner business foundations is the tree roots and the soil. So the soil is your health. The intuition is your fertilizer, and the alignment and energy is the tree roots. And that's going to nourish your business and health from the inside out. You're standing in the tree trunk, solid and confident. And then the branches are the marketing, the systems and the artificial intelligence, all the flowers or all the clients that you're impacting, that's organic growth from the inside out. So what I specialize in is inner business foundations. I specialize in this. Most people specialize in money and clients. I specialize in the base. Because if your tree falls over due to illness, wars, AI, and everything, you can rebuild your business. Okay, and then the leaves are all the money and the abundance that's growing prolifically from the inside out. Okay, and Pellowah will nourish all four of those areas: health, intuition, energy, and alignment. And that nourishes your abundance. So that's why we do Pellowah. Okay, and Qigong and many other things. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to just stomp our feet. And I really want you to feel the tree roots into the ground. Now, as we press on this point, we're activating the kidney 1 point, and the kidney 1 point is very important. This kidney 1 point helps shift energy from fear to courage. Okay? Fear to courage. And it's also the point, kidney channel is connected to longevity and long-term health and youthfulness, right? So we're activating that, and I want you to imagine strong tree roots into the ground. So crossing your hands at your dantan. Most of you have done Qigong anyway. Feet straight ahead, knees slightly bent, hands on the belly, near the belly button, straight up. Okay, and we're just going to do a little dantan breathing. So inhale through the nose, exhale to the dantan. Inhale through the nose, exhale to the dantan. Inhale through the nose, exhale to the dantan through the nose, filling this whole pelvic bowl of qi. So I want you to imagine the whole pelvis bowl is like the petrol. The qi is like the petrol. The pelvic bowl is like the motor of your car. This core area is fundamental for you being able to have long-term health and sustainable business success. So we're building the qi here. Slow, soft, smooth, deep. Okay, and now what I want you to do is imagine the pelvis and the legs is all the way down. As you go right down, this is the tree trunk going down deep into the earth. And beneath the feet, the soles of your feet, I want you to imagine strong tree roots going wide and deep, deep into the earth. Strong and unshakable. And feel healthy, fertile, abundant, nourished soil, nourishing all of those tree roots. Feel how deep, wide, and unshakable your business is, your health is. Feel how quiet it is. Feel the yin qi of the earth strengthening and supporting you. Good. Now what we're going to do is breathing in from the yin qi of the earth. That's all the nourishment, all the support from the earth. Breathing in that through the tree roots, through your soles of your feet, through your tree trunk, you standing inside your tree trunk, and your arms above your head. So you are the branches. And I want you to slowly move your arms. So we're keeping the tree trunk from the waist down stable and not moving, but we're moving the upper body. The more movement you've got in the upper body, the more lung chi you've got, more focus and more organization you've got, and more immunity. So for Lucia, for penicillin, more immunity with your health as well. So as you move the branches in the wind, I want you to imagine the branches is the marketing, the systems, and the AI, and twinkle your fingers. This is all the flowers and the leaves on the tree. So this is all the money and all the clients flowering beautifully, raving clients with raving, amazing, transformative results. So feeling that and feeling how abundant it is. In fact, it's so abundant that it's prolifically growing more and faster than you can imagine. So feel that. But you keep from your hips down stable, not moving, because the tree trunk has to be strong. And just a feeling that if there's any thoughts and feelings coming up that you can't have the money and the business and the health you want, I want you to allow them to come and go. So perhaps could everybody unmute? I'm just going to unmute. I don't know how to, yeah. Everybody unmute, and we're just going to do a quick mini exercise. So if you unmute, yep, and unmute Lucia. Yep. Okay, so what I want you to just say any thoughts or feelings that are saying that you can't have the money and business and health you want. Just speak it out loud, one at a time. Scott first.
I need to do it, the things that I have planned to do.
Okay, so the way I'm going to make money is by doing the things I've planned. Is that right, Scott? Is that what the mind
Yes.
says? Yeah. Okay, so I want you to hear that thought.
I always have more money than I...
Sorry? I want you to hear...
I always have more money than I...
Yeah, but that, so the part of you says you've always got more money than you need, but there's a story that says I have to do all these things to have the money. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So what that thought that I have to do all the things to have the money is your conditioning, is the business conditioning, is the story. So I just want you to feel that from the yang chi of the sky, your higher self is flooding you with universal chi, vital life force. So every living being on the planet is sustained by this universal chi, and it's flooding through you, and it's infinite. It's unlimited. It's like the sky. It's unlimited abundance, unlimited health, unlimited energy. And the clouds are just the thoughts and feelings which aren't real. So the thoughts and feelings that I have to do a lot to make money or have anything I want with health or money is just another cloud. So as you're moving the tree, I want you to feel the wind blowing. So the wind is blowing that way, pushing you all over the place, saying you have to do all these things to have the money you want, right? And it's trying to destabilize the tree. So all we do is allow the wind to blow. So we're going to allow the wind to blow, and we're not going to resist it. So I want you to allow that thought and feeling to come up, welcome it, because it's showing you what's holding you back from having the money you want or doubling your income in the next 6 months. Allow it to blow through, and like all wind, you can't go like that, because that means the tree's going to fall over. You've got to adjust to the wind. You flow with the wind. So let the wind of that thought go through the leaves, go through the tree, but it's not going to destabilize it. Okay, good. Well done. So you just let it go, but know it's not who you are. And if you think you're losing your stability, stomp again. So if you're going to have more money and more clients and more health than you've ever had before, say it's going to double within a year, your income, what's got to happen? Tell me one thing that's got to happen. Scott or Lucia? You've got to have stronger tree roots and soil than ever before. So you want to double your income, right? Yes. You've got to have double tree roots, okay? Double to hold the tree, otherwise it's going to topple over. So that's why we double down on our health and on our Qigong, on our Pellowah, on our alignment, on our symbols that we do every day. We double down on our health so we can strengthen our tree roots, right? Okay, Lucia, do you have anything that's coming up when you think of abundance of health and money?
At this moment, it's more about being present with myself and being the joy that I am, acknowledging that. It's more about acknowledging myself.
Okay, but what fears or thoughts are coming up that's resisting that?
There are but doubts. I would say my voice, my language.
Okay, so good. So there's an awareness of doubts about your voice or language that you may not acknowledge yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so allow that wind to blow and let it filter through the leaves. Okay, let it filter through the leaves, but make sure your legs are stable. Let it filter through. Good. Well done, everyone. Let's bring our hands back to our dantan. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to the dantan. Slow, soft, smooth, deep. So one word to describe what you're feeling right now. Scott?
Buzzy.
Buzzy? Lucia?
Enlightenment.
Enlightenment. Great. Well done. Okay, let's sit down. So what I'm going to share, there's some really powerful stuff coming through. So I'm just going to share it now before I forget, because this is really important. One, Katrina Mayan is the founder of Pellowah. I studied 20 years ago. She started in 2003 and I studied in 2004. So I was one of her first students, the 54th student, teacher, okay? She said, and she gets channeled messages from spirit, that one conscious person impacts 400,000 people. One conscious person impacts 400,000. She says negative, but I think of it as just stressed. They've lost connection to themselves, right? One conscious person impacts 400,000 negative or stressed people that have lost connection with who they are. The Pellowah is a radical shift in consciousness. That 3-day training you do, and every time you get an attunement with me, it's like another 500 Pellowahs. That you shifting your consciousness has an impact on 400,000 people. I mean, that's a big one, right? This is how we're going to make an impact in this world. And this is not with having to give every single person a Pellowah. It's by shifting our energy. So my vision is to reach 100, teach 100 people by December 2026. You know, if I teach 100 people Pellowah by December 2026, that's 40 billion people impacted. So it's not just the people I teach, you guys, but all of your clients that you give Pellowah to, all of your family that you give Pellowah to, whatever. Pellowah is just one way of shifting the consciousness. It's not the only way. Obviously, you know, self-awareness and everything else is important, but it's one way. So this is, I just want to share this because if you don't realize how powerful a tool you have in your hands, this is the time to own it. The planet is going chaotic right now, and this is a time we're all called to step up as leaders in our own field. So anyway, this is why this is important, and this is why I'm doing this extra call for free, because I think it's so important. The other thing is that astrologers are saying 2025 is the biggest year in humanity for transformation, transition, change, and turbulence. This year. That's why I went out of my way to do as many Pellowah courses as I could this year. And I've got another one booked, just in case you know, 28th to the 30th of November. 28th to the 30th of November. So I'm just saying this now that I've made it open that anyone you refer to that course, you will get an attunement level 2, 5 level 2 attunements with 500 Pellowahs. For every person you refer, a 500 Pellowah attunement. And the person that you've referred will get that as well. So that's my gift to you. So 2 people, you get 2 lots of them. 3 people, 3 lots of them. Because I can't do it all myself. Get the word out there, okay? And I'm going to share the love by giving it back to you guys, okay? So I just thought I'd share that before I forget, because this is more than just us and our little businesses. And because of this transition, this being a big year of transition, like this has been the biggest year, there's going to be more health issues, more cough stuff. When I got a cough, like for a few weeks, I never get a cough, and I lasted for 3 weeks. And even I had 2 acupuncture sessions, and even Dr. Scott had it too, and Luella. So people are getting these coughs, they're getting headaches, they're getting health issues, people are dying, people are going through war, people are going through transition, feeling lost, disorientated, they don't know who they are, because this is a clearing of the old consciousness, of the old way of being, of struggle, disease, lack. The whole planet is changing, and we've had Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So we're going from Capricornian way of making money, and I'm saying this because this affects money and business. Pluto is a, and I'm not an astrologer, that's my disclaimer, but I've researched it and lived it, and I've had so many astrology charts you would not know how, you know, I've just gone into the stuff deeply. Pluto is a planet of transformation, birth, death, and transformation. It was in Capricorn for 20 years, so that rules government, which means the traditional way of doing things. It's the goat. This is the way you make money. This is the way you know, you build the structure, you have government, the way you do it. Now it's gone from earth sign to an air sign, which is Aquarius. Now, I'm a Pisces with Virgo rising, but I've got 5 planets in Aquarius. So I understand Aquarian energy. Like that's in my chart. Okay. So Aquarius is radical shift. It's air. It's revolution. It's freedom for the people. Instead of power to the government, it's power to the people. This is why Pellowah is so important, because this is power to the people. We're teaching you to grow rice. We're not making you dependent on me. Okay. And so this is a whole shift in consciousness. This is for higher learning. This is for technology. This is for innovation. This is for thinking outside the box. This will be a whole new humanity with the way we do money, the way we do business, the way we do community. And you guys are on the leading edge of this. And we get to be part of this together, right? So this is going to affect how we do business. So if we listen to everybody from the old school that's teaching the old traditional way of doing business, it may be outdated. And I'm channeling this. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm getting this to be true. Everything that we're taught on the outside may start to become outdated. The money systems, the banking systems, the health systems, the economy, everything. And that is why your intuitive intelligence is your game changer. Okay, that is why. Because at times of recession, at times of depression, at times of uncertainty in humanity, when people went through this change, 50% of Fortune 500 companies that were thriving, like Microsoft, LinkedIn, Walt Disney, General Motors, or Revlon, thrived when they followed their intuitive knowing. They went on a different pathway to what everybody else was doing, scrambling around, running around like in a rat mill. They thought outside the box. They saw the companies that were struggling and they bought them up, right? So I'm saying, allow yourself to think bigger. Allow yourself to think differently. Any ideas you get, start recording them on your voice memo or writing them down. Start listening to your higher knowing. That is the game changer of what is going to keep your business thriving with AI and everything taking off, like everything going. And it's going to be a lot of people in fear with this time because they won't know what to rely on. They won't know what to rely on their job. They won't know what to rely on with their business. They won't know what to on their health. They'll be doing everything, but it won't work. It may not work. So I'm saying this. Does this help you guys? Yeah. Okay. So anything that you think is the way you should
Chilla,
do
you're on.
it.
You're muted, the Chilla.
Yeah. Anything that you think is the way you should do it, just ask yourself, it connected to your heart, is that what I really love? So the top priority right now, more than anything for our alignment, is what do I truly love? What does my heart want? What does my heart want to share in this world? That is the top priority because that's where your energy is. You have to let go of a lot more logic now. You have to trust this. Your heart will guide you to the most magnetic way to market your business because your heart and what you love is, I don't know the statistics, 10 times, 20 times more magnetic than any other part of you. Any other part of you. Now you can see how I'm talking now. Now, where did this come from? It's because there's a calling inside of me because I felt called to watch The Field of Dreams last night, which is all about following your intuition. And here I am saying this because someone's needing to hear it. And the others will get Lucia will get the recording. I might even send it to the other group, as rest of the group, like Judy as well and Karen. But so anyway.
Yeah, our heart is very important. If we neglect our heart and let our mind take over, we lost.
Yeah, we are.
We've got to feel from the heart and do everything from the heart because that's the true being we are.
Definitely. So sorry to get a bit sidetracked, but I think that was important, and I'm happy to go till 10 o'clock if that suits you guys. I'm happy to extend the time, but I felt that that was kind of channeled. It needed to come through right
Yeah,
now.
that's fine.
Yeah. So do you guys want to go till 10 or you want to finish at 1:45?
No, that's fine.
Okay,
10's
good.
fine.
Okay, so Scott, let's start with you, and we'll just get a bit up and up, and then we'll go to Lucia. Okay. So case studies. Did you get a chance to do your distant case study?
No, she hasn't booked in yet.
Okay. So,
She never got back to me.
well, I think she did, because I did hear from her, but I think you must have missed each other between messages. But anyway, you can just book her in and do that after this, okay? So is there any questions that you have about case
Okay.
studies generally, Scott or Pellowah?
We'll do it. Just gotta,
Yeah, no
Do you
problem.
right
want
time.
to do you want to do a Scott? May I
Yeah.
ask? Do you want to do a long distance healing with me and I with you? We can practice.
No questions.
Scott, did you just hear Lucia? She's offered to do a swap with you. You give her a Pellowah, she gives you a Pellowah distantly.
You're cutting in and out.
Okay.
I think it's the
Okay.
Wi-Fi.
Okay. So anyway, Lucia has asked about you doing a swap
Can
with
you
her.
hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
can hear you.
Okay.
Andrea.
Okay. I'll just put it in the chat box. Lucia has suggested you and Scott, you and her do a distant Pellowah swap. So anyway, if you're interested in that, let us know and I'll give you the numbers to swap. Okay. So anyway, and you can put it up in
Yeah, we know each other.
Yeah, you can put it up on
We've known each
Facebook.
other for a couple of years now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good, fantastic.
Yeah, also,
Okay, so anyway,
at least
Scott, let's
it'd
focus
be
on
like
you.
3 years now we've known each other.
Before, yeah. I know you before with Christine.
Yeah. Okay, Lucia. So I'll just
And
focus.
Yali.
That's right.
I'll just mute you for a bit,
Yeah,
Lucia.
that's
I'm
right.
just going to focus on Scott,
Okay.
and then we'll go to you. Okay, lovely.
Unmute.
Yeah. Okay. So Scott, is there any questions that you have about Pellowah?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
I just got to get used to the saying, get used to the questioning as well. It's a little different to what I'm used to.
No, but you can
But other
change
than
it.
for that, no,
Adjust.
I just got to adjust.
Yeah, you just adjust. By the way, the case studies are very powerful. Lucia did about 4 case studies, and she had like phenomenal results. She can tell you a little bit herself. She had phenomenal results. Yeah, she had all these people, a queue of people wanting Pellowah, and everybody was raving about it. So like it was just, and that was her first Pellowah case study. So I'm just letting you know that the case studies gives you a really build your confidence. Nothing like experience to build confidence.
You should have received a I filmed it, so you should have that recording. Is that right?
I haven't got that. Did you email it to me?
Yeah, it would have been either email or through Messenger or LinkedIn. But
I never received
if she
it.
hasn't, I've asked her to do it today anyway. I've asked her to do it today anyway.
Fantastic.
Because she finished it on Friday.
Awesome. So Scott's already done 1 case study in person and had a great result. The lady was able to walk really much better than before, and he found it very easy, which is great. So any questions about Pellowah, Scott?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Any questions? So let's focus on you. Any questions? So you want to release procrastination and gain money. Okay. So allow money. So, okay. So what I want you to do is put your 2 feet on the ground, hands on your stomach. Now, just looking at your human design chart, I'm not a human design specialist, but I'm very, very intuitive. and I've done a lot of, I've worked with a couple of human design coaches from, in business. I paid them to do their programs. So I know a lot, but it's more intuitive, right, when I do my readings. So Lucia is a manifesting generator, 6-3, and Scott is a generator, 1-3, investigating Marta. So you're both going to make decisions by following what you love. So generators and manifesting generators must do what satisfies them. Okay, so that's everything. That's like in business, somebody inviting you to collaborate, someone inviting you to be on the podcast, someone inviting a client wanting to work with you. That's your family asking for help. Can you help me next Wednesday? That's everything. So just put your hand on your gut, on your stomach, on your dantan, 2 feet flat on the ground, and just ask the question. Would my heart love to work with Mary Scott on a collaboration? Or would my heart love to help my daughter next Wednesday? And it's aha or ah. It's just clear. Aha is yes, ah is no. The first intuitive answer. Yeah, okay. So aha or ah. That's the first intuitive answer. If you get any funny feeling about working with any client or uncomfortable, always ask if it's best for your highest good. Would your heart love to work with them? Is it best for your highest good? Aha, ah. If you get an aha, that means you as a generator and manifesting generators, and you're 70% of the world's population. Lucia listening in, she's a projector like me, 22%. Karen's a generator, I think, as well. So, and so is Judy. So you guys will lose energy if you follow if you go against what your body's saying, you'll lose energy, and you might find a lot of challenges with it. So if you're getting say that's not good, you can say, is it best for me to ask in a couple of days? Aha. And then ask again in a couple of days. Okay. And you can use this to making business decisions, which coach to work with, which program to work with. If you feel you would like to do the Qigong and the manifesting with me for the next 3 weeks, we're doing it Saturday morning, 7 o'clock. That's 150. Come and join us. If you get aha, come, right? So this is important, because if you don't do that, then you'll lose energy, and you may be putting energy into an area that is out of alignment. So one of the reasons you could be procrastinating, Scott, is because that's actually your mind and your heart speaking, your mind and your intuition. The part that you think you should do and what your being is wanting to do. So I'd like you to start getting used to asking the question. So what area you're procrastinating in, and we'll check in with your gut.
Administration.
Okay, so you're procrastinating with administration? Okay, so let's just
administration, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask the question. I want you to answer with your gut. Aha or Do I love doing administration? So this is Scott. You ask, aha? What was the answer?
Yes, yeah.
Aha. Okay.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, okay. So it's saying you do love doing administration. Okay. So what part of administration are you procrastinating in?
Calling people.
Calling people. Okay. So, so what's the resistance in your mind about calling people?
Rejection.
So, so it's not administration. That is actually prospecting, isn't it?
You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can.
that's prospecting. That's not administration, really, is it? You're following up on
Well,
leads,
yeah,
right?
it's
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So so that's a
well, I've
different
got
thing
to
again.
record it. I've got to that's it. I've got to record it. It's all part of administration.
Yeah, but it's following up on leads. Okay. So I want you to put your hand on your body. Okay.
Yeah.
So just answer this question. Do you believe that you have to follow up on leads to make money?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh or uh-uh? Sorry?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay. So that story is putting pressure on you. Okay. So what I want you to do right now is
Right.
just really accept the story. And it may not be your story, by the way. It's probably something you picked up elsewhere from society, that I have to do this to make money. Just like trying to have a textbook for being a good mother or father. I have to do this, this, and this to be a good mother and father. But it doesn't always work, does it, Lucia? She's had 4 kids. It doesn't always work what the textbook says. Okay. So, so what's the story about that? Okay, so I tell you what, this is what I do, because I know sometimes I need to follow up. I check into my being and might write down some of the people I might need to follow up. And then I check in intuitively which person I feel intuitively guided to call or contact. Now, sometimes I haven't the energy to make a phone call, but other times I might have the energy to send an email or a message, a voice message. So I go where my energy is. So, for example, so think of some of the people you're trying to contact, right? Do you have the inspiration, or do you feel excited? Does it feel fun and light to send a voice message? Scott, you on mute. Does it feel fun and light to send a voice message to those people? Fun and light and easy.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So is it an aha or uh-uh?
Aha.
Aha. So that's how I do it. So you might write a list of 5 and 10 names or something, and the ones that jump out at you that you really feel like talking to, that's the ones to talk to. It may not be the right day to talk to that person. It's just the energy's wrong. That person could be in the hospital looking after their relative. That person could be really withdrawn. That person may not be in the mood to talk to anybody. That person may be in the mood to do anything, right? So I try to feel the energy of the person on who's ready to talk to me and who I'm ready to talk to. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then you just have that on the list, and you might just have it on a wall somewhere and tick off as you feel inspired. Go through each one. Does it feel fun? Do I really feel like chatting right now to Mary? And when I say chatting, it's like, it's got to feel fun and light. If you're feeling pressure, like way down, that's the wrong energy. Don't call them, because you're going to come across the wrong way. But who do I really feel like talking to today? Do I really feel like talking to Mary? Do I feel like Sam? And just go through that list. Then ask the question, do I feel like calling them Mary? Do I feel like sending a voice message to Mary? Okay, do you get that?
Yep. Uh-huh.
So you can tune in and shoot at that. So often procrastination is a gift. It's actually showing us this is a time to pause. This is an ebb before you can flow. A pause before the prosperity, right? It's a gift. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So does that help you with the procrastination? Does
Uh-huh.
that? Good. Okay. So what about the gaining or allowing money? So if you are a tree, the tree grows organically. The wind may scatter some of the leaves or the seeds to multiple out 100 meters, 500 meters, 1 kilometer. That tree has spread. So what could you do to allow yourself to receive that unlimited abundance, organic, unlimited abundance? Look, I'll tell you a little secret story, and I'm going to share some manifesting stories in the is everyone part of my Facebook group, the Pellowah Facebook group? But there's another Facebook group for soulpreneurs about intuitive ease and everything. So I suggest you join, Lucia. I'll send you the link. So if you join the Facebook group, I'm going to be putting up success stories probably once a week at least for Lucia, because it will inspire you. These are amazing miracle stories of health transformations, people manifesting money, being supported for life financially and having no money, right? A whole life support, never having to work again, right? Amazing manifesting stories. So what I'd like you to do right now is just breathe into your body, put your hands on your stomach, and notice any resistance to allowing money in or abundance in. And breathe into that part wherever you notice the resistance. And really allow it in. Breathe into the part that you notice any resistance. I'm just looking up your chart. And tell me what the resistance is at the moment. So the resistance, what's the resistance about allowing money in? I actually, my first intuitive answer, let me tune in. Okay, the first intuitive answer that's coming through is what's holding you back from abundance, Scott? Is because you need to work hard, you believe you need to work hard for it. Would that be true? Is it aha or uh-uh?
Aha.
So that story that you have to work hard for it is holding you back from having abundance because your body is subconsciously worried about burning out. And so therefore it's going to block the number of clients and what you can do. And especially because you do mobile, that's even using more energy. So it's saying we've got to keep them stable. We can't afford for the tree to fall over. So we'll cut down the number of clients or the amount of money you can make. So what I'd like you to do is now just breathe in, imagine you're the sky and watch the clouds come and go of the story that I have to work hard for money. And everybody has this story, so we can all enjoy it. Just imagine the clouds of I have to work hard for money coming and rising up. And the storm clouds, loud. You have to work hard for money. If you don't, you're going to hell. You know? It's storm clouds, really loud. So just allow the storm clouds to come up, knowing the sky is always there. You are unlimited abundance. You've got the most abundant thing, the breath, every moment. You've got food in your belly, roof over your head. You're more abundant than ever. And let that storm cloud come up and let it float away. Okay. Raise your thumb when it's done. Good. So how do you feel out of 10 now, Scott?
Yeah, 9.
9. So he's 90% better, and
A
we
9.
clear that 90% better, and we clear that in 5 minutes, okay? This is the power of it. Now, just one quick thing, Scott, I've got for you here is that you got your human design chart, you got 2 arrows going left and 2 going right. So how you manifest is you're 50% non-Pacific and 50% Pacific. So that means you're going to manifest the traditional way. You probably would like business plans and some structure. And as being the year of the ox, you would like that too, right? So it is important that you have structure and you like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that might be writing some general business plans down, but you've also got 2 going the other way, which means that it wants to be fluid as well, unstructured. All of mine are going right, which means I'm non-Pacific. That's why I'm good at teaching intuition, because it's completely like not structured. So you've got both. So you need to allow both, but not totally structured, because that will hold you back, Scott. So I'm going to I'm just going to ask, is there one last thing that I need to share with Scott? Okay, Scott, what's going to free your energy right now for more energy and abundance is running or doing some fun stuff with sport. You got to get that energy flowing again and get back into the flow again. Okay?
Yep.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Okay, Lucia. Lucia. Oh, is she there? Hello, lovely. Sorry about that. If you have to go, feel free, but I promise Lucia I'll do a little bit with her. So we're a bit over time, 10 o'clock, but I'm happy to go a few more minutes. So Lucia, how can I serve you, lovely? What are you wanting to let go of? Penicillin.
Yeah, I'm highly toxic. Well, I'll die if I have any. And that's got to do with mushrooms, spider webs, anything that has penicillin.
Okay, okay. So the thing is, okay, can you put your hand on your body? You're a generator as well, manifesting generator. So this is how you connect in. Okay. So there's something about holding on to that thought that is keeping you down. Why am I loving? Is there a love of holding on to that fear? Aha or ah?
Uh-huh.
Aha. So that you're subconsciously you're holding on to this fear. Is this to keep you safe? Aha or ah?
Keep me safe. Uh-huh.
Aha. Okay, so it's just a fear, darling.
Okay, great. I hope it is. Okay.
So I want you to put your hand on your body.
Yeah, it's on my body.
Okay, and I really want you to feel into the fear. It's just a story to keep you safe. And perhaps your nervous system has created this story or something in your body to. So when we are not feeling safe, we often try to control things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was a period where I was not safe.
You weren't safe, and so your nervous system didn't feel safe. The only way I feel safe is I can control it. So if I can control the penicillin, I'm going to be safe.
Got it.
Okay, so you do access bars. You know how to do a lot of clearing on this.
Yeah, I
So
can.
what
Yeah,
safety is the one you want to clear. Just focus on that you are safe. Your nervous system's safe.
I am safe.
Okay, so would your body would your body love to feel safe, Lucia?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, is access going to help you feel safe? Is more access bars going to help you feel safe?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Is more Pellowah going to help you feel safe?
Uh-huh.
Is more Pellowah attunements going to help you feel safe?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's your answer. Is there anything else that's going to help you feel safe?
My magic water.
Okay, good.
It is.
Aha or ah?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm going to write this down for you and send it to you. So it's your magic water. It's the Pellowah attunements. And I'll send you, you know about the VIP package I've got for 2 and 3 months. I'll
Magic.
send them to you.
I want you to write down Enagic.
Yeah, Enagic. Yeah, okay.
That's it.
But what I'm saying is I'll send it as a text, what you think. So
Okay.
the Enagic water, the Pellowah attunement, which is attunements, which, you know, can be once a month, once every fortnight, whatever suits you, because you're traveling. You know, you can shoot it in the Pellowah and other things as well. It's going to help you feel safe with the penicillin. Okay. And what else is going to help her feel safe? Is there anything else she needs to know? Yep. You need to do bone massage. Are you hearing me? Bone massage.
Bone massage.
I've showed you that, haven't I?
I don't recall. No.
Okay. Well, it's massaging into the bones deeply.
Okay.
I think I've showed you this before in person. So watch me. So you're massaging into the bones, squeezing to the bones, the core of the bones from head to toe.
Okay.
And I'm safe. That's the main thing. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe.
Well,
I'm allowing myself. So this is the words. And you can listen to the recording, okay? Because I'll send you to the recording. I'm allowing myself to be safe with penicillin. Allowing is the key word. Because we're the infinite beings and we don't have any fear. The sky doesn't have any fear, does it? The sky, no fear. Okay, but it's only the human conditioning that's telling us. So I'm allowing myself to be safe with penicillin. Okay? So breathing that in for every cell of your body right now. Aha. Okay. How does the body feel about penicillin right now? So how does so I have to give you a number. How does it feel about penicillin right now? So does it feel 10 out of 10? Is it so does it feel 9 out of 10 good about penicillin right now?
I would say a 6.
6. Okay. So does it feel 6 out of 10 good about penicillin right now? So there's a little bit more work to do, but you're feeling better about it.
Yeah.
So I want you to keep doing that. Keep doing those things that are going to help you feel safe. The water, booking for the Pellowah attunements, do the Pellowah swap with Scott. And anytime you want to do a swap, remember, put it in the Facebook group, Pellowah swaps, hashtag Pellowah swaps, and tag everybody and say you want to do a swap, okay? So you know what to do. Keep doing it till you get 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie?
May I say
Right.
something? When I touch my bones and that kind of thing, it's like, please don't touch me.
Sorry?
When I touch my bones,
Yeah.
like my body saying, please don't hurt me, don't touch me, don't.
Okay, so I really want you to really as you touch your body and your bones, I want you to hold it. Just say, do it now. Hold it. And just breathe into it. You're safe. It's safe to touch. It's safe to touch myself. Okay. This is the key thing. It may not have been safe for other people to have touched you before, but you need to give yourself permission that it's safe for you to touch you. Would you be open to that? Okay. So I want you to just put your hand, hold the bones right now and rock from side to side. Allow the fear to come up of not safe to touch your bones, your body. Let the clouds come up. How's it served you to have that belief?
It has kept me alive.
It's kept you alive, but it's kept you small. That's the first intuitive answer I've got.
Yep.
It's kept the beautiful, gorgeous Italian Bella from shining brightly. Okay?
Yeah.
And she wants to shine. She wants to play. Look at what you did at the when we did the freedom experiences. You love to play.
I
Okay.
love it.
Okay. So I just want you to breathe and just really allow that cloud to come up, the cloud of fear of that's not safe to touch, to touch your body. It's not safe to be perhaps seen fully, to shine brightly, and that's okay. It's just an old story. It's not who you really are. Let it rise up and let it float away into the blue sky, who you really are. And if there's any fear in the body, I want you to put the hand on the body where it feels fearful and just breathe into that part. And as you breathe, I want you to feel the breath of the universal chi. If you want to call it God, universal chi, source, nourishing you with every breath, keeping you safe. It's keeping you alive without you thinking about it. That's how safe you are. How's it feeling? Is it feeling safe to hold your body, to touch your body right now? Aha, oh,
Uh-huh.
Good. So your home play is after this call is just to go away. If you've got, have you got a few minutes afterwards to
Yeah.
go away? Just perhaps lie on the couch, put a blanket over you, and just hug your body, touch your body, and really feel the safety in that through every cell of your being. Okay, lovely?
Yep.
It's going to transform everything that you want.
Thank you.
Okay, it's going to transform your intuition. It's going to transform your health. It's going to transform your receiving, your abundance. Because if you're not safe in your body, you're not going to feel safe when you're running your team.
Right.
Okay?
Thank
So
you.
please do that until it's 10 out of 10. Aha. When you say, do I feel 10 out of 10 safe in my body? And it says, aha, and you get a whole body yes, that's the time to get up. Will you promise me that?
Yes. Thank you.
Love you. Okay, so we're a few minutes over time, but I feel like this was really needed today. How's
Yes.
everyone feeling?
Great. Great. The play. You see the place.
Yeah, I just want to just check your chart for a minute, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay, so you have got the same as Scott, 2 going right and 2 going left as non-Pacific and Pacific manifester of how you manifest money and clients and love and health. So you do need a bit of structure because it's
Much.
so when you say structure, it's the routines, right? So, you've got the Pellowah 3 manual, training manual, the certification. Just go through that front section, which is for the practitioners. The Qigong, the 5-minute Qigong, the Qigong walking, the downtown breathing, the symbols, then having breakfast, and then the routines. They are really important, especially when both of you have got 50% as a non-Pacific manifester. So it needs some sort of structure. Okay.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit of a general business plan, but then the other part needs to be fluid. Okay. So just think of it like that. For both of you, it's like the tree trunk from the hips down. It's got to be stable. Okay. Also, you've got an open root center. So you're going to tend to do the job of 3 people instead of 1, and you'll push yourself too much, remember? So remember to ask that question. Have I got the energy to do this for Mary Smith? Or, you know what I mean? and an open center up here. So therefore, be careful what you're bringing in. Does this belong to me? Because you'll bring in, amplify other people's energy, right? And Scott has got 3 of those open centers at the top, right? Scott? Head, Arjun.
Yeah, that's right.
Willpower. So therefore, you're going to be getting a lot more that will affect your willpower, your direction. Do not let your direction be taken over by other people, Scott. Because you've got an open G center, and I've got that too. That's the reason why I know I've let my direction be taken over a lot by my family, friends, clients, boyfriends, and everything. So you're going to get flooded in. And so both you and Lucia have got that open head center. So that means we are picking up on our family, our friends, and what's happening in our social media and the Facebook group and all this, and the shopping centers and everything else. So please just ask the question, does this belong to me? Does this fear belong to me? If it doesn't, let it go. If it does, sit with it as like a cloud until it evaporates. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to cover before we finish up?
Very grateful.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, thank you.
How are you guys feeling out of 10?
9, 10.
Good. What about you, Scott?
Yeah, I feel 9, yeah, 9 out of 10.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you so
9
much.
out of 10, yeah.
I just wanted to ask you guys, how would you like to be supported with the Pellowah mentorship or the Pellowah case studies or this sort of thing? Would you like something like this kind of thing ongoing, whether it's once a month or, or once a fortnight or something, or what would you like? Or would you rather just have a mentorship just for case studies, or what we're kind of done today? I'm just trying to get a feel of what the group needs, because
Okay, because we're all doing healing part for others, we also need the healing part back. We also need that. I think once a month will, or if those who want to do it more can do it. But I think once a month, having this contact and re-looking at where we need to heal anything that's there to progress and to be the Pellowah being that we are, and embrace all of that with flow, ease, alignment, of all of that. I think that's
great. So
a great connection to be able to empower one another with this.
okay, so once a month would be good for you. Is that what you'd like? Something like that?
Yeah.
And would you like it on, obviously on Zoom is probably easier for you because
For
you
me,
live
it's easier.
Sunshine Coast, yeah. And so what sort of day or time? Is it best like in the morning or in the evening?
Morning is nice. Morning, because I wake up 4 o'clock every morning practically. So my morning is go, 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 nice, relax. I relax around about 11, 12, get back up and do other things. So yeah, that'll be nice.
So would like a more like a 9 a.m. Like what sort of
9 would be good. 8, 9's good.
8 or 9, yeah. Usually I don't work Mondays. Usually I work Tuesday to Saturday.
Whenever, any day, whenever. We'll work around it. I'll work around that.
Do you have a preference on days?
I like Wednesdays. Wednesdays midday where it's midweek where it's good.
Okay, yeah. Wednesday, so 8 or 9 will be good for you.
Yeah.
And do you like the hour, an hour session or 45 minutes or whatever?
45, and I don't know. It will be good to also be in groups, because in groups we can actually work and progress quicker and faster.
Yeah.
People with Pellowah, because what you're doing for Scott, I have part of it as well. I'm sort of like relating to it. I'm saying, okay, I can learn from that, and Scott with others, whatever. I just think that's a nice.
So what we did, like say we had a 45 minutes once a month, like this kind of thing, but you can see it's now an hour and a quarter, and
yeah. So we have a 5 minute each sort of thing.
Yeah, 5 minutes each. Yeah.
And then
Okay, yeah,
can get contribution to you as well. You know, it's better working in 1 hour with a lot, and then those who need more can follow you, can
yeah, okay.
call
So
you.
perhaps 45 minutes with 5 minutes each person.
Yeah, yeah, it's a structure. It's a structure way.
Yeah, yeah, okay, good. Okay, no, that sounds good. Okay, so we'll look at that for September is basically kind of taking a semi-sabbatical off in-person stuff or much. It's more about me. But probably by October, November. That
Okay.
around the 28th to 30th is the Pellowah training, so it'll be more towards November, probably October, November. I'll look at it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what about you, Scott? Is there anything that you would like? Would you like something like that or not?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. How long would you like, Scott?
Yeah, 5 minutes is good.
No, but like a once a month, once a fortnight, kind of a mentorship like we've done today. Would you like sort of what we're doing today again? That's what I'm saying. Because this is the last free one.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you like it weekly, fortnightly, monthly?
Fortnightly.
Fortnightly for Scott, yeah. And what length of time would you like? And what's your ideal days?
Monday, Tuesdays.
Mondays or
Uh,
Tuesdays?
about an hour. About an hour.
1 hour, yeah. And what's your ideal time? 8 or 9 or 8:30?
You have to talk to Riza. She does all that.
Ah, okay. Okay. You're not sure. But are you talking about in the morning possibly?
Yep. Mornings are better.
Mornings are better. Okay. Because I know you're up early as well, like Lucia. Okay, so you're looking at fortnightly. Lucia's looking at monthly. I'll just check in and see what would be the best. And if we did that, would you prefer like a kind of a 6 month or a 12-month mentorship that you sign up for? Or just pay as you go each month?
I'd go pay.
I've got a mentor.
Sorry?
I've got a mentor as it is, Andrew. I've got a few of them.
Well, that's why I'm asking if you're interested in what I'm doing. Like, would you like one with me with the Pellowah,
Just one at a time. One at a time, Andrew.
Okay. So at the stage, probably not. That's what you're saying?
No, not at
No.
this stage.
Okay.
I've got a mentor.
Okay. No, that's fine. I was just trying to clarify what the need was. Okay. Okay. No problem.
Yeah, that's cool. I see him every Tuesday evenings.
Okay. No problem. I just was looking at how the reason I'm asking is I'm thinking about finding a way to put the Pellowah practitioners on my website. You guys. But I just don't want to put anyone on there. I want to have people that are experienced with case studies. So, because there's plenty of Pellowah practitioners out there, but not many people that experienced with case studies. I'm looking at, whether I'd have a 12-month, 10 case study mentorship or 20 case study mentorship or something like that. So therefore, those people that I'm referring on my website, I know for sure they can handle anything with clients. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I know for sure that they're confident in their skills. They really know what they're doing and that they can actually really, really support the client. Because it's my integrity, it's my business name out there.
Yeah, it has to be that
So
way.
that's why I'm asking if there's an interest for this. Because if there's not, I'll put my energy elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, you'd like to be seen as a Pellowah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love it. Love this. Love it. It sounds, well, I have hands. I've got to use it. I have the hands that I've got to use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that might be something that might interest you, see, because that way, when people say, who can I go to as a Pellowah practitioner, they're the people I would refer to on the website first. And then the other people, other as extras. But I just want, and I'm going to show, so I'll say that these people have done this number of hours. So you guys have done 25 hours in the 3-day training. And now you've probably done about 30 because you've done a couple of these calls. So if you've done, say, 10 case studies or whatever, or 5 case studies, you would have done more hours. So there's different levels. You know how you go to a senior, you know, a senior coach, and then you go to a intermediate coach, and then you go to...
You become a facilitator of Pellowah. You're part of the facilitator, you know, the growth of it.
It's just they do this in coaching as well. They have 100 hours case studies, and then they have the thing. So there's different levels. So I'm just looking at, is that something that would interest you, Scott, or not?
Well, as I said, I wanted to do the Cert 3.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'll send you the details for the next one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so yeah, so that's yeah, I can talk more to you about that, Lucia, separately. Okay, so we'll complete this session. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you so much for turning up. We had a beautiful time. I'm just going to stop the recording. And remember, in the Facebook group, Pellowah Facebook group, #Andrea if you've got any questions.